Hello, my name is Rochelle Deraney, and I'm a licensed clinical social worker. And I wanted to come today to have a conversation about what it means and the importance of living within the moment. So I was talking to a client just recently, and we were talking about processing her anxiety and some of the things that some of the reasons why she gets anxious, and we were identifying some of her triggers. And a lot of it, which is true for a lot of people, we have a lot of anxiety about what the future holds for us. And so when you think about anxiety, the reason why we have increased anxiety, it's because of the unknown of what will happen in the future. And sometimes we go so far ahead in the future. So I came up with this this analogy and this terminology of, and I'm sure a lot of you have heard of it before. It is about the concept of when you're driving in a car, right? So you think about this, and I really like to use analogies and come up with metaphorical things to just kind of bring it to reality of everyday things that we do and we engage in, to kind of attach it to some of the challenges that we have, because the challenges that we have are in everyday life. So think about, you're driving a car, and in the car you have the mirror, the big mirror that is in front of you that shows you what lies ahead. And you have either the side mirror, which is your rear view mirror. You have two on either side of the car, so you can see to your left or to your right, and you have one in the center that you can see in the middle. So when you're driving, you can either choose to look left, right, or in the center at the little one. But either way, these mirrors are oftentimes very small. And so it's small because it gives you somewhat of a close-up view, or a view of what you're leaving behind, or what is going on behind you. So you could see what's going on behind you from either side or from the center. And the big mirror is what's ahead of you. But the truth of the matter is, when we're driving in the car, we can only take just a second of a glimpse in our rear view. You can't look in your rear view mirror very long. Your focus has to be what is in front of you. So, the analogy that I used, I said, think about when you're driving in the car. In front of you is the journey you're embarking on, which is the future. You are on a journey to get to a destination. Your rear view mirror is your past. It is what you're leaving behind. And you sitting in the car driving is your present. I have to focus on what it is that I'm doing in the present moment, because in the present, I'm always going to be reminded of what I'm leaving behind and what I'm going towards. But my real focus is not just my present, but the journey that lies ahead. My real focus has to be what lies ahead. I cannot focus too far into my future, or focus so much on the destination. I have to always remain in the present, because in the present, I have to keep my thoughts, my emotions, and my actions in balance, because that is the only way that I can successfully get to what lies ahead of me. That's the only way I could get successfully to my destination. But if I focus too much on my destination, and my mind is too much on my destination, then I'm never really focused and enjoying the journey that I'm on in the present, enjoying the scenic view that I am as I'm driving to my destination, the scenic view that's all around me. I won't be able to appreciate any of that. I won't be able to identify different things that is applicable to me, that I can learn from, if I don't remain in the present. The thing is, with the past, my past will always be there. It will always be at my foothill. It will always be behind me. The rear view mirror is always going to show what I'm leaving behind. As I look back, it is a reminder of what I'm leaving behind, but it also gives me great distance to see in hindsight, man, this is something that I won't do again. This is, there's some things that I can change, because now that I'm at a distance, I can see clearly. So there are some changes that I can make based on what I'm seeing behind me. But this is the thing with my past. Think about it again as driving. If I keep looking in that rear view mirror, if I keep focused in my rear view mirror, I'm never focusing on what's in front of me. And what I will promise you is that if I keep looking in my past, I will not get to my destination. I won't get successfully to whatever my purpose is that lies ahead of me, because I'm too focused on the past. And if I think about it in the sense of driving a car, I'm going to ultimately crash. If I keep looking in the rearview mirror longer than I need to, I'm ultimately going to crash, because I'm never seeing what lies ahead of me. I always have to remain in the present, because in the present there is a lot to learn. In the present there are tools that are given to me while I'm in the present that I can utilize on my journey ahead. I can't utilize it on what's behind me, because I can never go back to my past and change anything. I can only reflect on my past, because in my reflection there are tools that were given to me that I can now utilize in my